Who said I'm gonna win, but I cannot go through? My wings fucked, my tires gone too. Gotta tell Mark there's a lot of work to do. Uh-oh, who's on top? I don't really care, cause he'll be getting caught. What I'm winning? Everything you got. Tell them little pussies don't take the whole lot. I am in attack mode. I get out the box and into the zone. I got E and R and S, let's go. I am getting fast and slapped, so I'm letting suckers know. Passing them so easily like I'm showing middle finger. I got perfect setup and they still have to tinker. I think I'm pro driver and they think I'm just a singer. I am hard to catch just like Idris Elba's Stinger. Get your wheel or pad and try to do something about it. This is wheel to wheel, this ain't no open lobby whack shit. When I win a race I celebrate, I James Hunted. Heard they want to challenge me but I don't fucking doubt it. Do me something then, do me something if you're fast. My mother calls me Charles but I think I'm more like Max. Show me what you can do now, don't tell me about the past. Every time I start the race or when I make a pass, I am in attack mode. I am in attack mode. Uh-oh, want to do cheese? First you leave the gap and then you try to squeeze. My head's hot but my wrists won't freeze. For I say behind you, sucker bitch please. Uh-oh, who's on top? I don't really care cause he'll be getting caught. What I'm winning? Everything you got. Tell them little pussies don't take the whole lot. I am in attack mode. I am in attack mode. Do me something then, do me something if you're late. My mother calls me Charles but I think I am the shit. I will go for a gap and I don't care if I'm hit. Even if I'll end up last then I will never quit. Pussy. You could never know what it's like when we're on track, veins as cold as ice. And if there's a gap, sure that we'll fight through. So better get out of the way, nothing that you can do. And did you think those fools could never win? Well look at us, we're coming back again. We got a taste for gold, driving wheel to wheel. When we drive in our Aston Martins, you feel like you're standing still. Now I am in Aston Martin, racing better than I ever did. Looking like a future champion, beating the entire grid. In Aston Martin, if we don't win every time, picking up the points each race, we're in with trophy on our minds. Aston Martin, Aston Martin. I never could have wished for a better team than boys and girls running in dark green. Nothing we say is gonna bring us down. As soon as those lights go off, we also take off and fly. Now I am in Aston Martin, racing better than I ever did. Looking like a future champion, beating the entire grid. In Aston Martin, if we don't win every time, picking up the points each race, we're in with trophy on our minds. Aston Martin,
Okay, me again, mate. We've made some changes to the way that ERS works this year, so you're going to have multiple modes to choose from in the race now. Have a play around with them in your MFD during the practice sessions and think about how you might use them on race day. I'll check back with you soon to chat more about it.
Informer, I will inform you about the ERS. Hello, my name is Mark. I will update you about the change every time you're in the game. Hello, my name is Mark. Informer, I will also inform about the rain. Hello, my name is Mark. I will say it's coming in 5 minutes, 15 passes, it's not there. Hello, my name is Mark. I'm your engineer and you will listen to me. I will give you strategy, tell you when to pit. Moment you sit in that car, give you information about ERS update, don't show your frustration in this situation. You need education, now get out of box and start qualification. Informer, I will inform you about the ERS. Hello, my name is Mark. I will update you about the change every time you're in the game. Hello, my name is Mark. Informer, I will also inform about the rain. Hello, my name is Mark. I will say it's coming in 5 minutes, 15 passes, it's not there. Hello, my name is Mark. Before the race, always just by default, I will set you up with fuel overload. With alternate strategy, I will give you support. Don't tell me that to pit stop is not what you want. Also, I think I should interest you in the weather. For now it's dry, but soon it will be wetter, so we can try to outsmart them, be clever. Pick those softs, after all I know better. Informer, I will inform you about the ERS. Hello, my name is Mark. I will update you about the change every time you're in the game. Hello, my name is Mark. Informer, I will also inform about the rain. Hello, my name is Mark. I will say it's coming in 5 minutes, 15 passes, it's not there. Hello, my name is Mark. So listen to me, you better listen to me now. The train is coming, you better not spin. Now the softs are good, why you act like they're dead? Stop asking every lap for weather updates. Now you made a mistake, lost control and you spin. With that front damage it will be hard to win, so you better come in to the pit your car bring. It all happens so fast, you have no time to think. I'm the best AI, don't worry about a thing. I will change your tires, but not your wing. Informer, I will inform you about the ERS. Hello, my name is Mark. I will update you about the change every time you're in the game. Hello, my name is Mark. Informer, I will also inform about the rain. Hello, my name is Mark. I will say it's coming in 5 minutes, 15 passes, it's not there. Hello, my name is Mark. Sometimes I want to be funny, joke around that you have flat tire. That is the info you surely require. I should do stand up when I retire. Now I am focused on getting you higher. But remember that not every lap has to be a flyer. I will be sure to express disappointment in your any penalty involvement. Informer, I will inform you about the ERS. Hello, my name is Mark. I will update you about the change every time you're in the game. Hello, my name is Mark. Informer, I will also inform about the rain. Hello, my name is Mark. I will say it's coming in 5 minutes, 15 passes, it's not there. Hello, my name is Mark.
Mi press throttle, mi press ERS button. Na bada happy, mi pace, mi na bluffing. Like me set up happy, both deep and low wings. The man cannot hold me back from the podium. Ooh, me want bottle and me want finish bottom. Na bada can't come face me with nothing. Like how ya think me must be corner cutting. The man cannot hold me back from the podium. Ooh, anytime them ready, them should be ready for war. Red lights off and we fight bomb.
Watch out for the bomb, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Watch out for the bomb, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy.
Man ja pada w sidum and watch me how I drive. Ja na wanna damage, I just moving na the side. But if ya defend, ja happy feel perfect kill. Ja end up in gravel and on grave ja can deal. What ya driver boy, ja just like a skill. Next time better leave space and chill. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Me press throttle, me press ERS button. Na bada heavy, me pace, me na bluffing. Like me set up heavy, both grip and low wings. The men cannot hold me back from the podium. Anytime them ready, them should be ready for war. Red lights off and we fight bomb. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Watch out for the bombs, diggy bomb, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah, rude boy wants wins with the bombs, di dang, diggy diggy. Yeah. Get your ass up and hurrah. We study, baby. 24, baby. I'm a ball, baby. Gonna roll, baby. Show me something.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
Put more fight into it.
Put more gas into it. Tick, tick, boom, hear it driving down these fast streets. Dumping battery, moving like cement athlete. And if you try shit, well then it is on. Into cemetery where in sand you get buried on. We be racing till the day we die. You can ask our relatives if you think we lie. But if you think to drive, better think again. Cause it's not sink or swim, it's either beat or win. And it's not me who'll spin, even though I will floor it. Cause I am going for it, I will get victory. And I have no doubt about my route. In the end, whole crowd will hear my winners shout. You've been trying but your tires quit. While I pronounce this shit, maybe bounce to bits. Or you lose run quick, cause my wear is sick. You got grip for days, well I got grip for weeks.
Don't stop, get it, get it.
That's real,
Don't stop, you can win it.
I will, I'm gonna do it.
Do it,
Do it,
do it.
do it, do it, do it.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
Put more fight into it.
Put more gas into it. Now all I wanna do is have fun with my track, but fast ones need to wheel, oh they got some. Tell your friends, tell your cousins, we be passing, cooking more than in the oven. This is for the people who love to play. Extra love for the ones throwing assists away. But if you lock your brakes or your traction fails, just make sure you don't collect anyone on your way. Cause you're among mates and the life is great. We can all have a laugh how in the turn you go straight. In the end this is not really some gangster shit. Here no triggers click, only when battery slip.
Don't stop, get it, get it.
That's real,
Don't stop, you can win it.
I will, I'm gonna do it.
Do it,
Do it,
do it.
do it, do it, do it.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
You can do it, put more fight into it.
I can do it, put more gas into it.
Put more fight into it.
Put more gas into it.
Well, welcome everybody to Division 2, Round 1 of our new season here at Wheel2Wheel Racing. We're in Season 4 now, and we've got a full grid for the first race of the season. Hello, Nagram. So we'll have full quali, so we'll lose 4 drivers even, 5 drivers in the first qualifying. We'll slowly narrow that down to 10 for the second qualifying, and then it'll be an all-out shootout for who can take pole. A few new faces here in the new season, so it'll be interesting what we've got for pace. But I'm really looking forward to it. It does look rather bright. Let me have a quick look at these things. Oh no, they're all right. Jamie, how do you think Cass will do? I couldn't tell you from what Morgan's been putting. Looks like a good racer, clean as well. So we do have quite a few quick people in here, so it'll be curious to see where they will filter out. But Haas have had a good head start from yesterday. Can't remember who won, but I know it was a Haas driver. Let's get the set up. Oh, so it looks like we might see a few medium runners. So it'll be interesting to see what pace people have got here. Yep, cheers, Nagram. I know Duke won. Who have we got out first? It's a Kick Sauber of Alfie. So Alfie will be first. So yeah, expecting big things here today. Looking forward towards a good session. We've got Tyler, Curtis, and Nando Loris all on the mediums. I think we'll go through our new races. So we got Hessam joining us this season in the Ferrari. Milano, who is reserving until a seat becomes available in the Ferrari today. The Big Spartan in the V Carb joined us with the 5 lappers in the practice the other day, did very well. Minty is rejoining us back after a few seasons off, or just reserving. Teammate Morgan, new to season 4, seen some good things, looks like a good racer. Tyler reserving this season in D2, and I think that's everyone. And Sam, who joined us at the very back end of season 3. So welcome to everybody who is joining us this season. No, Nagram. So we'll get back to the qualifying. So I think it was Alfie who was first across the line. So he's used a lot of his ERS already. He's only on 20%. Who is the Ferrari driver behind? I think it's Hessam, but is on an outlap. So I don't think Hessam is going to catch Alfie, who nearly invalidates there. Looks extremely wide. W's in the chat for Cam Joels. Yep, big up McLaren. Looking for some points today for Cameron, but said he's going to give it his best shot. He's new on his wheel. He's got his setup all sorted. So no excuses now. Points is what we need. Alfie coming in round, finishing off sector 2 as he comes towards sector 3. We were getting in the 127s in Division 1 last night, so I think we might see some people in the 127s today. But yeah, it's going to be competitive. We had a few people showing up yesterday in the Division 1 race who showed their pace quite early. Alfie comes up to the final corner. He's got overtake on DRS open. What is he going to set us off with? He sets us off with a 130.166. Next across the line is his teammate Harv, who is already in the 127s. Then we have the 2 Red Bull drivers. So it's going to be Bunyan's first, and then it's going to be LM Boy. So Bunyan's crosses first, goes P2. LM Boy, I think, is starting a lap. So he'll be getting the toe off him. So great teamwork down there. Then we've got a Mercedes next across the line of Nando Loris on the medium tyres. Then the Hash driver of Minty, who goes P7. Next we've got the Mercedes of JW Curtis on the medium tyres, goes P8. Then we've got the McLaren of Cameron, who is just about starting his lap. Got the Alpine of Ruben Scott coming around the final corner. He's got a lot of ERS. Where can Ruben put his Alpine? Goes P4. Then we've got the first Aston Martin of Jundy, who is starting his lap. And then we've got Kyle, who is also starting his lap. I think next to cross the line will be Sam as he comes around the final corner. Bit of ERS to play with. Where can he put that Alpine? He goes P7, just above Tyler. Missed Tyler crossing the line. He went P8 with a 130.6. Next we've got two Ferrari drivers. Valano is starting his lap. Hessam is finishing his lap. Hessam goes P2 with a 128.156. So I think next cross line is going to be LM Boy. Where is LM Boy? Here he is. Any challenge have for that number one spot? No, he can't. He goes P2, just 3/10 off the pace, 2/10 off the pace even. So good first lap from him. Who else have we got coming up? We've got Tyler who's on his in lap. Mercedes. Both Mercedes are on their way in, I think. Cameron coming across the line. Where can Cameron put his McLaren? Goes P13 with a 132.8. Just above his teammate, but I think Kyle will want to improve on that. We've got the Aston of Jundy coming around the final corner. Was Division 1 last season. P5 in Division 2 this season. Meanwhile, the Big Spartan went P4, so that's a great lap from him. Dexify crosses the line, takes that P4 off him. So, good lap from them two. I think we've got a couple of cars coming around the final corner. Milano is one of them. He's 20 seconds up on his time. So he must have gone for a second run. Goes P8, improves a lot. The second Ferrari driver is coming into the pits. I don't think we've got anyone on a lap at the minute. I think Nando Loris might be on a lap, but he's a 10th up on his time at the minute. Bunions is on a lap by the looks of it. He's a second up, so could be pushing for a top 3 place. Goes P5, 128.275, so very close between P5, P4. Tweeder's just started his lap. Will Nando Loris cross the finish line and improve? No, he doesn't. He dives into the pits. Harv's very happy with this time as he retires. Cameron up on his time, so I don't think he's going to improve. No, he doesn't. So it's a 134. Next, Sam has left the session. I think he said he was going to restart his router, so I'll hold off and inviting him back. Meanwhile, we'll ride on board with Tuj Dairy. Actually, we'll go Banyul first. Banyul will be first across the line. So come into the sector 3. Banyul has been with Wheel to Wheel all 4 seasons, so he is a certified OG. Was good to have. Great Q1 time. Where can Banyul put his Williams? He goes P9. That's a very good lap for Banyul. It's a 129.881. Good solid lap from him. Next across the line is Morgan, but he's crossing the line for his out lap, so it'll be Tuj Dairy next. Where can Tuj put his Aston Martin? Goes P6 with a 128.6. Then we've got the Red Bull of Bunions, who's coming back into the pits. Who else have we got on the lap? It's the Big Spartan who's going again. We've got Cam, who is on another lap. I think he's going again. I think Cameron might need to box for a new set of softs, try and get as much as he can out of that. Minty just starting his lap. We've got a bit of a train going down this back straight, so I think that might cause a bit of an issue in the meantime. Heading to turn 1, all grouped up. We got Kyle coming round the final corner. I think he's safe with that P4 as he dives into the pits. Who else have we got coming around the final corner? It's Twiggy for his first lap of the session. And he is P19. Unexpected from Twiggy. I'm not sure if he is learning manual gears. I know he mentioned it, but I'm not sure if he's doing it this race. So I think next across the line is going to be Morgan in the Haas. Comes around the final corner. Where can they put the Haas? DRS open. Goes P9. Good opening lap there for the Haas driver. I think we had a Williams coming around the final corner. Is it a Williams? That's a VCAB of the Big Spartan. I think his time will be enough, but we'll find out if he improves. He improves, but doesn't move position. 4/10, just about short of. We've got the Aston Martin coming in. Tyler. Is that Tyler? It's not. I think that would be Banyul. Oh no, it was Ruben Scott who moves up to P11. Then we've got a slow McLaren driver. I think that's Cameron just getting off the road to get out of the way. I think as they'll be coming back into the pits. For Echo, yeah, full grid. Cooking in D2. Had the same yesterday in D1. It's great to see a full grid. Adds that bit more competitiveness to it. As Twiggy comes around the final corner, is he starting a new lap or is he diving into the pits? He dives into the pits. So at the minute, our bottom 5 drivers are Twiggy, Cameron Joles, Minty, Tyler, Sam, and Alfie. So all them will definitely have to go again to try and put a new time in. Right, we'll get back to the action. We've got a Haas driver, Morgan coming back in. He's boarding that final corner. The B-carb, got a Williams of Tyler coming around the final corner. Oh no, it's not a Williams. There's too many blue cars, it's hard. It's an Alpine. It's Ruben dives into the pits. Curtis about to start a new lap, still on the mediums. Oh no, he's coming into the pits. Tyler just starting his new lap now. Oh no, he's coming into the pits on the softer tyres. Shit pine. Hey, who asked? You need to speak to one of your drivers. Callum hasn't turned up today. So we've got Tyler reserving for you in the Williams. We've got a lap, we've got a Red Bull. Onions on an outlap. We've got McLaren of Kyle on an outlap. Not sure where he's going again. Yeah, I think he's safe there in P4. We've got one of the blue cars. It's Sam, who's on a lap at the minute. In the Alpine. Tyler, let me cook. I'm expecting some at P17 at the minute. White was the dominant colour yesterday, though. Wait, Tyler is perfect. I was the one who. Oh, amazing! Yeah, perfect. So Sam coming down the back straight to come round to the final corner, down into 4th gear, quickly on the accelerator. Can he get that Alpine out of the drop zone? No, he can't. He doesn't improve. 8/10 down. Next, we're going to have Curtis cross the line, I think. No, it's not. It's going to be Nando Loris, but he's on outlap. We've got a Haas getting out of the way of a McLaren, or I think they're getting out of the way. Oh no, it's Cameron, who's also on an outlap. Who have we got crossing the line? Outlap. Who's in the Red Bull? Bunyan's. Oh, as he invalidates. 410's down anyway. So unless Bunyan's is carrying enough fuel for another lap, he might struggle to get in and out again. He might have to fly around. I think he's going again, but he's only got 19% ERS. I think he's going to struggle to improve. Who is next to cross the line? It's going to be Sam and the Alpine again. Go Tyler on board when he's on his lap. Where is Tyler? He's coming around his final corner. Oh, coming up to the final corner in sector 2. I think Sam's just regaining a bit of ERS before he goes one more time. Oh, he goes very wide there. Oh no, Sam dives into the pits. So that is Sam's qualifying over. I don't think he'll have enough time as Tyler goes round the final corner. We'll ride on board with him. As we head into turn 1, braking just for the 100-metre board, down into 3rd or 2nd gear. Takes a small chunk of the curb. Looks like we're already missing the bollard. So he retires. Heading into turn 4. Use as much as the track on the left-hand side. Head into the tricky 5, 6 and 7. Easy to lose the car here. He is 7/10 up on his time already as we enter sector 2. Tricky hairpin as we come down to the slow left-hander, 2nd or 3rd gear. Down to 2nd, DRS open very quickly. He's got a car coming in front, looks like an Alpine, I think. So we're hoping he doesn't impede, sorry. Might get a nice tow though, coming towards the penultimate corner. Down into 4th gear. Careful not to invalidate on the left-hand side. Will he get a tow? He might do, might be a bit too far back. Into the final corner, 13% ERS to use. Tyler puts his Williams P9. That's a lot better from the Williams driver. Next to cross the line, it's going to be the Big Spartan, but I think he's just going to start a lap. We've got a group of cars coming towards the penultimate corner. I think everyone will just be starting their lap. We've got the Mercedes drivers, yeah, both starting their lap. Everyone doesn't want to be too close. We've got the Aston Martin of Hyundai outlap. Yeah, everyone's currently on an outlap, I think. Ruben Scott's not. Ruben Scott is on a lap. We've got the Ferrari driver in Milano, also on a lap. I had so much more pace than that. You just don't want to show it too early. Just save it for Q2 and Q3. As the session is now ended, so the remaining cars who cross the line, that will be over for them. Where can Milano put his Ferrari? He doesn't improve. He's 8/10 down. Next is Ruben Scott, who is up on his time and goes P7. Good luck from him. So at the moment, we have lost Cameron P20, Minty P19, and Sam in P17. Twiggy, Alfie are all on a lap. JW Curtis is also on a lap. Got Baniel coming around the penultimate corner. I think it said he was up on his time there. I think Kyle is also coming around the final corner. Whoever it was is diving into the pits. Alfie retires from the session. Looks like he's had a moment in the penultimate corner. Baniel improves up into P12. So Milano at risk here from Twiggy. What can Twiggy do? Twiggy doesn't improve, he sets an identical time. So in this session, we have lost Alfie, Sam, Twiggy, Minty, and Cameron Joels. So there we are. Interesting Q1. I think some people wanted to show the pace too early. Both Williams through. Already better than me in quali yesterday. Good effort there. 8/10 separating the top 8. I think some people used a few more tyres than they actually would have wanted there. I think Kyle used a few set that he didn't need to. I think he was comfortably safe after his second lap. But yeah, a few people got through on one set. I think Morgan was one of them, saving them extra soft tyres. Yeah, good first quali. I'll find the lost pace in Q2. Why were you on inters again? Turn 1, slow on the throttle most of the lap. Yeah, seen you took a bit of the curb. It's weird, sometimes you can think you've gone deep into turn 1, but it's not actually that bad. Looks like a Red Bull of Bunions is going to be first leaving the grid. Jamie, have you seen my China TT time? No, I have seen Cayenne TT time, though. We were chatting about it earlier. What is it? If you don't mind spilling that information. Already top 2%. Great. Great. Just what I wanted to hear. So 120.3. Okay. I was going to say 130.3. Yeah, it's a good time. I think Cayenne said he set a 130.5, which I did say was a good time. But that's an even better time. We will cut back to the racing as Harv is going to be the first person to set a lap. Have we got anyone on the soft? Everyone's on the soft tyres. Lovely. Right, we're right on board with Harv. Heads into turn 1, locking up those front tyres. Gets the car stopped very quickly. Uses all the curb to his advantage, making sure he doesn't invalidate. Using all the left-hand side of the track very nicely. Oh, back end kicks a bit out there. Into the tricky sector 2. Got to try and keep the car as level as possible. Up the hill after the hairpin into the tricky left-hander. Down into third gear. Good choice of gears. DRS open. Approaching a Mercedes in front. The TT Emergent finished in a podium yesterday in Division 1. So I'm sure he'll be looking for at least a podium in Division 2. As he's going to get a nice toe off the Mercedes in front. As they're about to start the lap. So he's going to get a nice toe down here and a nice toe ending the lap. He goes a bit wide. at about a car's width on the inside there, and sets it off with a 127.978. Next across the line is the Ferrari of Milano, who goes P2 with a 130.1. Then we've got Jundi with a 129 flat, Kyle with a 129.529, and the Red Bull of Ellen Boy with a 128.923. We've got another McLaren coming around the Mercedes coming around the final corner. Curtis sets a 129 flat. Bunyan's Morgan goes P5 with a 129.488. Next is Twooge. Twooge goes P2 with a 128.737. Then we've got Tyler in the meantime set a 145, so I made a mistake on that lap. And we've got Ruben Scott, who goes P3, good lap, with a 128.825. And the Big Spartan, who set a 129.2. So we've got a yellow flag in sector 1. Not sure what's going on there, but I think it's something to do with the Ferrari of Hessam. Not actually sure what's going on. It said they got 16% ERS and is in neutral. Regardless, we'll go to the Mercedes of Nando Loris coming around the final corner. What can he do in that Mercedes? Goes P9 with a 129.522. Daniel is starting his lap. Bunyan's is invalidated, so he's not going to be able to set a time there. Banyol got a lot of free air, hoping to get impeded by the Mercedes into turn 1, as everybody's coming back into the pits. I'm not sure what's going on with Hassan. Not sure if there's problems there or what. Regardless, we'll cut to Tyler as he comes around the final corner. I think he'll definitely improve. He does, but only by one position. So it's a 129.678. As Bunyan starts his time. Next across the line is going to be Banyal. Hessam left the session. Yeah, I think he had problems. Hessam back in here. Back and find. Oh, I swear I have Hessam added. Come back to that. As Banyal across the line with a 129.797. And Andaloris comes back into the pits. Bunyans through sector 3. Invalidate on his first run. Be looking to try and set a good banker time for Q2. Tyler tires at 14%. Yeah, difficult on used set. Doable, but it is difficult. Might have to use a new set to try and get you through into Q3. Bunyans goes P14 with a 130.133. Hessam is coming. I'm convinced I have Hessam added, unless his EA name is different. Hessam. I don't see Hessam anywhere. Unless his name's different, but if he is, tell him to come down into the stream and I'll invite him back. You have 6-7 minutes left of the session. Yep, have. You are 3 times clear. So great lap from yourself, only driver in the 127s at the minute. Kyle won't be happy with that lap in P10 with a 129.529. It's imohatix_1. Is that Hessam's name? Hessam, yeah. I feel like I'm just going straight past it. No, I don't see anything. Oh, I actually we're on the online bit. Oh, there he is. There he is. Right, invite sent. Cheers for that. Hopefully, we can get back into the session soon. 5 minutes left. Could go for a 2 lap on the same tyre or just 1 lap. But hopefully, we can get back soon. It's just LM Boy we got on track. Why have we got no audio? LM Boy goes pole on the 127.749. Well, not pole, but pole of Q2. Great lap from him. Be very happy with that. I'm not sure I've got no audio. Oh, there we go. Fixed it. As Tyler is on his outlap, and is the only man on track at the minute. Harb retires from the session. Thanks, my game got bugged. I'll try and send you another invite. Just in case. As well, right on board for Tyler for his maybe final lap of Q2. Down into turn 1, making sure he doesn't take much of the curb. I think he's got a bit more curb to use in turn 2 as well. He needs to use all the track for turn 4. Making sure not to invalidate on the left hand side there. He's half a second up on his time, so it's looking good. Provisionally puts him at a 129.1, which would get him into the top 10. Game didn't give me the car. Yeah, I thought you would have problems because when I cut back to you, it said you were in the pits and you had like 14% ERS. Yeah, it doesn't even show anything now, just says in neutral. We'll cut back to Tyler. So Hessam, it looks like you're going to have to do some fighting from the back. Tyler is 6 tenths up on his time at the minute. So we might be able to get into the 128s, which provisionally will put in P5. Got a yellow flag into turn 1. Where can Tyler put his Williams? He goes P4. Great lap from him. Improves by 8 tenths. I don't think we've got anybody on a lap at the minute. Everybody's on their outlaps. Jamie promote half to D1. You were telling me you should be D2, so yeah, Hassan, it should work for the race. I've had it before where I've disconnected and it won't let me take control. It gets stuck in the pit box. It even yellow flagged the back straight for some reason. So what is the cutoff for the minute? The cutoff is a 129.522 and it's very close. It is very close up there. So Nando Loris has started his lap. Kyle is on his lap. So I think Kyle will be next to cross the line. Currently in the drop zone. I think he qualified P3 yesterday. Banyos said no. Yep, you got 1 Williams through. He's my place to win. I think we'll do that well. I'll do one. I I think Harv in recent seasons has struggled with his race pace more than his quali pace. Seems more like a TT merchant. We'll see 3 or 4 races in anyway, how he's getting on. Kyle around the final corner. He's got a lot of VRS to use. DRS open. Kyle goes P3, improves by 1.5 seconds. Next across the line will be Bunions, who goes P3, takes P3 off him. Very close up there. Then we got the Ferrari, who is on it, just starting their time. Who is next across the line? Tyler coming into the pits. Then we've got the Mercedes of Nando Loris. Curtin has chosen not to go out as Nando Loris overtakes his teammate and goes P8. Next is Trusteri. No, it's not. It's going to be Jundi. Goes P6, also overtakes his teammate, which that pushes the big Spartan out of this session. So currently in the pits, he will be out. Morgan coming around the final corner, 2 tenths up, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Oh, no, it's not. Down by just over 1/10. Who else have we got coming around the final corner? We've got Banyul. Banyul crosses the line. Oh, goes P11, loses that by 2 100ths. So as it stands, Banyul is out of the session. The big Spartan, Hessam, Morgaine is out of the session. I don't think, yeah, non-ERS. Milano, can he cause an upset? Milano coming around the final corner. Where can he put his Scarlet Red Ferrari? P12. Very close there at the back end of Q2. Curtis scraped through by the skin of his teeth. Wow, what's that, like 3 100s separating P10 and P12? Very close. 1/10, well, 2 tenths separating P10 to P14. Yeah, Tyler, you'll make Q3 with that time. Everybody else is through. So Morgan's actually run out of fuel, but the game thinks that they're on a lap. So that's all we'll have to wait for at the moment. But yeah, congratulations to LM Boy Harv, Bunions, Kyle, Ruben Scott, Jundi Sunday, Tweege, Tyler, Nandaloris, and Curtis for all making it through into Q3. Only Mercedes and Aston Martin, with both drivers getting through. Both Ferraris missing out, unfortunately. SM couldn't retake control of his car. Right. Should see the session ending very soon. Might actually show what's going on here. So yeah, there you are. There's your Q2 results. LM Boy topping the session there with a 127.749, and as you can see how close it was in the drop zone. 2 temps separated P10 to P14. So very unfortunate there, but very close. Very close. Only 0.5 second separates the top 5. And I think we've got a few people still to show the true pace yet. So yeah, looking forward to this session. If anybody wants to put their prediction for pole, feel free to put a time and a person. Tyler, Q3 on debut. Yep, great job from you. Great job from you and the Williams team. Duke Harv. What do you think he's going to set? Harv 100% on pole. Yeah, I think Ellen Boy showed his pace there. To be fair, at the end of Q2, I know Harv didn't entertain it with a reply, but nonetheless, we'll see everybody on the soft tyres on this session. Some will be unused, some will not. Cameron Jolly, Dexify. Yeah, Dexify's not showing his real pace, I don't think, at the minute. He was looking a lot quicker yesterday in Division 1, as he reserved, but yeah, nonetheless. As it looks like we're going to see everybody out of the pit lane, apart from Nando Lewis and Ellen Boy, Ruben Scott and Kyle at the minute. I know, slowly filtering out. I think only Nando Loris is yet to leave the pit lane. Harv is going to be the first driver to set us off with a lap. Yeah, I think it's going to be an interesting race. Great C20 drivers battling it out as well. Makes it a lot more interesting. And with the new constructors, joint constructors, it's good to see other team members cheering on other team members. Kyle. Sorry. As Harv comes around the final corner to start off his lap. He's hugging the pit wall. I'm not sure if that's a strat or what. I genuinely have no idea. If anybody knows anything about that, please let me know. Oh, he gets all out of shape. Turn 1. That is not a pole position, turn 1. As they come into turn 4, I'm not sure if he's on used tyres or what, but he's took a bit of the curb. I don't think Harv's going to be very happy with this time. Doesn't utilise the curb on the right hand side. He gains around 2 100ths going to the pit wall. To be fair, 2 100ths could have gained me about it could have gained me P3 yesterday, but I still wouldn't do it. Harv coming into the first DRS zone, sorry, second DRS zone. Heading into sector 3. Getting all out of shape there. It's not a good lap from Harv. Are we seeing the pressure starting to build, or is he just on used tyres? Regardless, he's going to be P1 for a short while. Into the final corner. What can Harv kick us off with? It's a 127.729. Next across the line is Trusteri, who goes second with a 128.479. Then it's going to be Bunions with a 129.479. Jundy in the meantime goes P2, just a 10th off P1. Then we've got JW Curtis, goes P4. Next is LM Boy. He takes pole. It's a 127.643. It's a great time from him. Nando Loris is on his outlap. Next across the line is Ruben Scott. Goes P6 with a 128.969. Next is Kyle to cross the line. Still got a bit of DRS used. Oh, and he takes pole, the 127.485. That's more like the McLaren driver. So there we have it. Nando Loris and Tyler still yet to set a time. I think Tyler will only have one set of new tyres, so I think he's hanging on with that. 127.7 with that turn 1 mistake. I know, yeah. Yeah, I was surprised. Yeah, top 4 very close. 410 separating them at the minute. All right on board with Nando Loris. and he's the only driver out on track on a lap at the minute. You did, Cameron. I'll give it another. Wait for the yellow flag to disappear. It's not disappearing. I'll give it another 5 minutes to the end of the session. Hopefully, he'll still be there. I think Harv will add some time. But we'll see what he can do. And Dolores coming around the final corner. He said he didn't expect to be in Q3, so this is a bonus for him. Where can he put that? Mercedes goes P9 with a 129.521. About half a tenth away from Bunyan's up in P8. As we see everybody return into the pits. Bunyan's is going for another lap. He's a tenth and a half up on his time. DRS open. Looks like we lost audio again. As he bails out of his lap. Must have lost time in the slow chicane. Or either that or he's regenerating up some ERS for the next lap. 5 minutes left of the session. That Harv we're seeing out again. Harv's come out early. Still is 5 minutes, so see what he plans to do. Also seen Tyler coming out the pit lane. As Bunyan's comes back into the pits. As I'm sure we'll see Nando Loris do the same. Apologies if the stream had a minute then. Not sure what happened. Yep, Nando Loris dives into the pits. So it looks like Harv is going to be the first one to set a time in this final qualifying session. Not sure why the audio keeps cutting out in broadcast mode. Just going silent. I think it's an EA issue. Can add it to their long list of things that need fixing in this game. As Harv starts his lap, what might be the final time of Q3. Still not clean as turn one for him, but it's a lot better. Fix a bit of the curb. Into turn 3. Yeah, it's plugged in broadcast, not an issue on your end. Alright, okay. As Harv improves on his sector 1, but not as much as I thought. It's just less than a tenth. At the moment, he's going to need something better than that to try and take pole position into the tricky hairpin. Down the second DRS straight. Down into fourth, throwing the car through the twisty sector 3. He's still just less than a tenth up on his time. I think he had a bit of time in the final corner. He didn't look like he took the apex very well. He's boxing this lap. I don't think he's going to make it. I think he's boxing, but I don't actually think he's going to make another time, you know. 2 minutes 30, I think that's Harv's qualifying session over. Bunyan's coming around the final corner. Everybody else is on an outlap. Yeah, I don't think Harv's getting in and out and to the finish line. But we'll see. We'll see. Might have to bomb it round. Tyler sets his time and goes P5. Good lap from Tyler there on his debut. And I think that'll be his qualifying over as well. So 128.448, unless he's got enough fuel. Nah, it's flashing red. So that's his quali over. Who we got next across the line? Challenge Kyle for that provisional pole. I think we've only got Bunions on a lap at the minute, but he's got his ERS set to none. So I think he's just regaining before he starts his lap. Everybody else is on an out lap as it stands. Harvey's coming out, but there's no way he's making it back around, I don't think. Not without ERS. Good luck to him, though. Kyle's going to need to get a move on as well. So will the Mercedes of Nando Loris? Oh no, Nando Loris is on a lap, never mind. And he is a 10th up on his time at the moment. So is that Bunions coming across the final corner? He's invalidated. I'm sure he'll go again. Jundy starting a lap. So is Tweed. Tyler is not improving. So the next person to cross the line is going to be Nando Loris. He will have to cut it to make it, I think. Well, if he cuts it, there will be penalties. So for his sake, I hope he doesn't. Kyle's right behind him as well, so he's either going to have to overtake Kyle or do a full lap while Kyle's behind him. And it looks like Kyle's moving out the way. Has burning his ERS already. It's going to be close. Nando Loris is half a second up on his time. Where can he go? He goes P8. Will Harv make the line? Yes, he does. Kyle make the line. Just. It's close. It's very close. He's left it to the very last second. So who's going to cross the line now? It's going to be LM Boy. Can he challenge for pole position? He's 2/10 up on his time. LM Boy goes provisional pole at the 127.307. Then Ruben Scott goes P5 with the 128.389. Next across the line is JW Curtis coming around the final corner. He's 3/10 up on his time. He's not going to be able to push for pole, but he can go P5. Good luck from him. Next across the line is Jundy. He doesn't look like he's improving much for pole. He's improving, but not by much. By half a tenth. Stays P4. Next across the line is Bunions, who is 11 seconds down in his time, so that is his qualifying over. Twosteri in the Aston Martin. Next across the line goes P4. Overtakes his Aston Martin counterpart by 2/1000, so very close for him. So Harv and Kyle are the only two drivers to try and challenge. Harv is 4/10 up on his time, so he's set for pole position. Coming around the final corner, what can Harv do? Where can he put his Sauber? Oh, it's just not enough. He is 10th down. Next is Kyle, who is also not enough. He sets a 127.417, so only 1/10 separating the top three. Wow, what a qualifying. What a qualifying session. Congratulations to LM Boy, who will take the 1 point. I'll make sure to congratulate him. Well, there's your Q3 times. LM Boy with a 127.307. That's an amazing time. Top 5 making it into the 27s. JW Curtis coming out on top as a Mercedes driver. Bunions, maybe. I don't think he was very happy with that time. I know he could have improved on that, but hey-o. As all drivers have been told to ready up at 8:31. So we should have a couple minute wait. I know in Bahrain there is a problem with the tire allocation. So when you go to look at your tire strategy now, it's showing 3 different ones, but it is only a one-stop race. So just change your first strategy and your second strategy and just ignore the last one. think most drivers will be starting on the softs or the mediums, going till about lap 10 ish, and then finishing the race off on the hard tyres. Duke, you ran out of ERS. Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it. I think as well, it didn't help that he only just made the line, so it was even added pressure from him and Kyle. But nonetheless, great time from Ellen Boy. Won't take anything away from him. Thanks to everyone who's tuned in. Please subscribe if you've not already done so. And while you're there, feel free to chuck in your top 3 today here at Bahrain. Got Ellen Boy on pole, half P2, and Kyle P3 as it stands. Very interesting race. I think what's that? A minute. I think we should start seeing people ready up in around 35 seconds. But well done for everyone not readying up early. Gives time to people to sort the strategies because you definitely need it at Bahrain. Right, we should start seeing people readying up now. So around 30 seconds from now, we should start seeing the lights out. Like I said, chuck your predictions down in the chat. Who you think's going to win this race? Who you think's going to be on pole? Fastest D1 Q3 was 1:27.368 yesterday. Yeah, it was a great time for Ellen Boy. By the way, what is your Discord name? I'm not 100% sure who it is. So if you could tell me who it is, that'd be great. As it looks like we're about to start the Bahrain Grand Prix round 1, and it's 5 red lights, and away we go. It's quite a quick start. Ellen Boy looks like he gets a good getaway. Oh, there's a bit of a problem with the hash driver at the back. Ellen Boy staying out in pole, will flick further down the grid. It looks like everybody's getting through clean. Oh, I say that as the Williams of Tyler. Looks like it gets spun out through a wheel bang. I think Morgan was the same. Maybe collateral as part there. Ellen Boy is leading this race. In the meantime, Harv's not had a good start. He's down into P4. Kyle getting all out of shape down there. Was scrapping away down at the back. SM up to P10 already. It's a good start from him. Yeah, it looks like a couple of drivers missing out there. I think the Haas driver, the Ferrari driver, and the Williams of Tyler. SM and Bunyan's battling it out for P10 and P11. We'll cut to our tyres in a second. As Jundy is up into P3, so he's had a good start. Oh, Kyle and Ellen Boy battling it out there. Possible race strategies there, but I'd ignore them. Haas driver of Minty battling away for P12 and P13. Sensibly backs out down the inside. Tyler getting an overtake done on Twiggy into the final corner. Moves him up into P15. As Kyle now takes the lead of this race. Harv up into P4 after battling out with Curtis, who is currently ghosted. To Sterry up into P5. Morgan up into P6, overtaking Alfie. We'll check our tyres. There you are. So we've got a mix. Harv, the only driver to be on the hard tyres, which explains why he was slow getting off the line. As Alfie becomes the first driver to get 3 seconds. Twiggy has had some sort of altercation. It looks like he's missing a bit of his wing. Yeah, he's missing the front right of his wing, so he's going to need to come in and get that changed. He is on the medium tyres, though. Jundy Sunday all over the back of Kyle. Oh, Kyle's missing some of his wing. Kyle is missing some of his wing. What happened to Tyler? It was something in between turn 3, I think. Turn 2 and turn 3. I think he wheel banged or somebody came across. I'm not 100% sure. And he span around. As we'll cut back towards the front of the grid. And Jundy will be looking to get an overtake done on Kyle here. As Kyle is missing that bit of his front wing. Harv also looking to capitalise, so that's Kyle down. Oh! Harv going into the side of Jundy Sunday. It was ambitious. It looks like he missed the braking zone. Them hard tyres do take a couple of laps to warm up. But that's put Harv down into P6 at the minute. So it's not been the best of restarts from him. But the tyres will come to him slowly but surely. Battles all over the track at the minute. Baniel up into P8. It's been a great start from him on the soft tyres. Oh, as we see the Red Bull of Bunions going down the inside of Nando Loris, but Nando Loris is going to get the better run as we go down into the left hairpin. Nando Loris has got the inside line. Oh, bit of wheel banging. Hessam looking to capitalise. Is Hessam going to go down the inside? Yes, he is. Is there space? Is he going to make it stick? They're going wheel to wheel. Bunions is now going to have the inside line. Hessam goes wide. Bunions down the inside, keeps that P10. As we come towards the final corner, Alfie going well wide off the track. A couple of people coming through. Twiggy's still not got that front wing changed. Ellen Boyle leading this race. As Jundy sets a new fastest lap of this race. And it looks like he's going to get an overtake done. Both Aston Martin's looking to get through. Twooge looking to go down the outside, then switch back to the inside. JW Curtis running a good race at the minute. Harv still stuck down in P6. Is that going down the inside? It's Twooge looking to try and make a move on Kyle. As Tyler's in the pits, he's in for a new front wing. Not sure if that was done on lap 1 or in the meantime. Oh, we got Milano, who got a bit of oversteer there. He's going to get passed by Twiggy. So down into P18 for him. Twiggy gets a 3-second time penalty for his track warnings at the minute. I'm not surprised with that front wing. I think he's going to really struggle until he gets that changed. All staying in formation at the minute. Both half drivers P13 and P14. The big Spartan currently holding the last point position. Let's have a look at our winners and losers. There we are, as Twooge gets past Kyle down the inside on the final corner. Did he get DRS though? Will he have that wing open? Neither look like they've got the wing open. Oh, Kyle has that wing open. So will Twooge be vulnerable to Harv? No, he's not. It looks like he goes deep, trying to go on the outside. Harv going for a move. Hessam up into P9. It's a good start from him. Baniel looking to fight back. There are battles all over the track at the minute. Harv going down the inside. Oh, what's happened to Twooge? What has happened to Twooge? I am not sure whether he's got on the curb through 4, 5 and 6. It looks like he's still got all his front wing. Regardless, that's exactly what Harv wanted to see. That promotes him back up into P4. So Jundy and LM Boy fighting out for the win. Kyle looks like he's dropping just out of DRS. So it's crucial for Kyle to try and get within DRS of the car in front, or else he's going to be susceptible to halve in the rear, and he doesn't look like he's going to get it. Alfie gets another 3 seconds. That's 6 seconds of him. So Jundy will probably make a move into turn 1. He had the DRS open and then closed it. Doesn't look like he wants to move. Harv gets up into P3 as he'll be looking to chase down the top 2 now. Oh, that Bunyan's and Nando Loris going wheel to wheel. Nando Loris is missing some of his front wing. Oh, Nando Loris going off track. Cuts Bunyan's off. I think Nando Loris is really struggling with that front wing. Sam gets 10 seconds for exceeding track limits. I'm not sure what he's done there, unless he's just gone straight on into turn 1. We'll cut back to the front of the grid, where Jundy Sunday is leading the race at the minute. Harvey's already back within the DRS, so he'll be applying some pressure. Ruben Scott running a good race up into P5, missed that overtake on JW Curtis. SM also running a great race up in P7 after not being able to take control of his car in Q2. Got any more battles on track? We've got Tuj Sterry all over the back of Nando Loris. Nando Loris is struggling with that front wing. Oh, is that Tuj Sterry thinking about going up the inside in the final corner? It's hanging on. We'll cut back to the front of the grid. Jundy takes the lead on LM Boys. Harv thinking about doing the same. Oh, Harv's going to sit behind, let his tyre advantage come to him. Hessan going down the inside of Ruben Scott. Gets all out of shape on the exit. And is he going to lose a place to JW Curtis in the meantime? Going to go side by side to turn 4. We got a yellow flag. Who is that? Bunions. Not sure what's happened to Bunions. I think he's beached. He needs to reset the track. Bunions, if you're listening, press start, reset the track. He's been disqualified. Too late. Yeah, very unfortunate. As Harv going down the inside of LM Boy into the DRS zone. He thinks better of it. Yeah, unfortunate from Bunions there. You can reset the track if you are stuck, but I know in the spare at the moment it's easier said than done. As Sam gets another 3 seconds. Corner cutting. Tuj all over the back of Baniel. JW Curtis all over the back of the Ruben Scott. Ruben Scott doesn't have DRS and neither does Kyle. Kyle's fell off the back of Harv now. Are we going to see any change to the position at the top as Cameron's round? Cut to him at the wrong point. Jundy thinking about going up the inside. LM Boy covering it off. LM Boy will not have DRS. Harv pulls out to the inside, then pulls back out. Is that Hassan going down the inside? JW Curtis stays out in front. Yeah, Kyle's out of DRS. He's caught himself into a bit of no man's land now. I need to try and get his head down, put a few quali laps in. He's got 8 tenths. I think he has to hope Harv, Jundy and LM Boy start fighting. As we've got a good battle for 5, 6 and 7 here. Oh, is that Hessam getting wing damage? That's a bollard, 100%. So the bollard into the hairpin has gone. It looks like he's still got front wing end plates. Hessam going round the outside. It's ambitious, but he's made it work. What a great overtake. Just had the better run, but he is not going to have DRS now. Coming into the final corner, so he might find that P5 short-lived. Tyler gets 3 seconds. Milano getting an overtake done on Twiggy as Twiggy's off the track. That front wing causing Twiggy a lot of issues. Minty and Sam battling it out. Sam's gone off the track. I think he forgot to brake. Oh, what's happening up here? Oh, we've got a few people in the pits. So we got LM Boy and Kyle both boxing early. Kyle is replacing that front wing, so that's why he was losing time. Where are these going to come out of? So LM Boy is going to come out just behind Alfie, so he just needs to try and dispatch Alfie pretty quickly. And Kyle is going to come out behind Twiggy, but in front of Minty. So they need to get their heads down now. So it's Jundy and Harv battling out for P1 at the minute. SM, same scenario as Huash yesterday. Bad qualifying, but pushing through the field as champ. Yep, 100%. And he's doing an amazing job at the minute. P3. Not sure what tyres he's on. Have a quick look. Yeah, up 12 positions. He's on the medium tyres. So yeah, he's got a few more laps in them. Nonetheless, running a great race at the moment. Have all over the back of Jundy as we're coming into the final corner. Will we see Jundy in the pits? As LM Boy will be going for the undercut. Nope, Jundy's deciding to stay out. Will Jundy just use the ERS for a few laps longer to try and gain a bit of an advantage on tyres? We've got Alfie and LM Boy battling it out down the back straight. LM Boy stays in front. Morgan gets 10 seconds for spinning in the pit lane. Not what you want to see. It's unfortunate. Hessam gets 3-second track limits. So that might cost him. We're seeing a few people in the pits now. Banyul on the hard tyres. Tuj on the hards. Tuj right up behind Banyul. The big Spartan in the pits. And the hard tyres. So I think we will see the majority of drivers finish this race on the hards. Morgan comes out in front of Minty. Minty still yet to pit on the soft tyres, I think. Oh, who is that? That is Sam, who's not having the best of races in the Alpine. Oh, he's got a puncher. Oh, he's got a puncher. That explains it. He gets 10 seconds for his problems. Yeah, rear left had completely gone there. That's why he's gone off into the final corner on lap 10. Surprising, because the softs can go 10 laps, as some people have already shown. As Jundy still within DRS. Will we see him dive into the pits? Yes, we will. Harv choosing to go down the back straight again. Sorry, against the pit wall. JW Curtis also into the pit lane. So we're seeing a couple of gaps on track now. But in the meantime, Tuj has overtaken Banyul. I was gone for 10 seconds. What happened to Kyle? Kyle boxed and he had his front wing changed. So he lost a bit of time. So Morgan slowly trying to heat them hard tyres up. They aren't the best tyre for our first few laps. Alfie's in the pits. Also for the hard tyre. We've got the Ferrari and Tyler battling it out. Will we see a move from Tyler down the back straight? Milano pulling to the inside. Switches back to the outside. Milano on the mediums, Tyler on the hards. So we've got a few different strategies out here. So JW Curtis's boxing has come out in front of Kyle, so he's gained a position there. Jundy is out in front. Who's this battle anyway? It's Hessam and Ruben Scott. Hessam down the inside. Ruben looking to go for a bit of a switchback. We've got the kick. And it's Cameron getting lapped by Harv. As we see Hessam into the pits as well as Ruben Scott. I think they'll both be going onto the hard tyres. So that undercut from LM Boy really has worked. Jundi is 3.3 seconds adrift now. As LM Boy overtakes Hessam in the pits. So LM Boy is 19 seconds away from Harv at the minute. Harv, gets a bit out of shape. He will be boxing for the soft tyres towards the end of the lap. As Hessam and Kyle are battling it out. Kyle will have his hards up to temperature, so he will have the advantage for now. But come towards the end of the race, Hessam will have that advantage, but he does have 3 seconds. Alfie and Milano battling it out, as well as Tyler. Tyler going round the outside. The kicker Alfie ends up in the gravel. Baniel gets 3 seconds in the meantime. So the two debuts having a good battle for P15 and P14. We've got quite a few battles on track at the minute. Nanda Loris flickering between DRS of Minty. Both Hasses now up in the points. So I'm sure Duke will be glad to see that. I'll be glad to see I've got one McLaren in the points. Cameron in P18 at the minute, but he doesn't have any time penalties. Tyler will be looking to try and make his way back up into the points, but after that first lap incident, he might struggle, but he's having a good battle with Milano at the minute, which is great to see. Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Is that Cameron? Yeah, Cameron's struggling on the soft tyres. I'm not sure if they're new or old. They're 4 laps old. As Nando Loris gets past Minty. The P11 down the inside into turn 1. And we're going to see a move from Tyler. Tyler pulls to the inside, cuts back to the outside. Good racing from these two. Very clean. Morgan trying to hunt down Baniel. Currently 6 tenths off DRS as it stands. Ruben and Kyle battling it out. Touge looking to recover a few positions after his spin. SM has overtaken Kyle. In the meantime, he's up into P5. Gundy now 4.1 seconds away from LM Boy, so LM Boy is really showing his pace. So could LM Boy be on for the win here, or will Harv show the quicker driver after he pits? Who's that in the pits? Oh, it was Cameron, I think. Yeah, it was Cameron. I thought it was Kyle for a minute, as Cameron gets 10 seconds for speeding in the pit lane. Unfortunate. We've got a good battle for 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're going to see any moves into turn 1. Oh, we've got Kyle getting all up behind Hessam. As Minty is diving into the pits. Switch them soft tyres. Hessam going down the inside. Oh, not sure if a bit of lag there. Curtis stays P4 as it stands. Milano has left the session. Oh, I don't have Milano added. Try and get him back. Hopefully I should see a friend request soon from Milano. Alfie gets another 3 seconds for his troubles. I think we'll see Harv in the pits around lap 20. Anything around there. Good battle here for 4, 5 and 6. Kyle going down the inside of Hessam. Oh, looks like a bit of damage from someone there. That's JW Curtis who's lost his front wing. He's going to struggle under braking. Missing that front wing end plate. Curtis is on the soft tyres. I'm not sure what happened with his strategy there. I'm surprised he's not on the hards. I think they're slowly dying off now. Ruben will be looking to take advantage, going around the outside. Oh, a lovely switch back. I think Curtis is really struggling with that front wing. He's trying to get the move done as quick as he can. Curtis down the inside. Ruben Scott gets that move done. Up into P6. If Milano got back to it. Oh, his game crashed. Hopefully when he's back in, he can get me added. As Ruben going wide there. So the top 8, only Hessam with a time penalty so far. Jundy's still not catching LM Boy. After he pitted 2 laps later, the undercut seemed to really work for the Red Bull driver. As Morgan is now up into P9, into turn 1. Baniel trying to fight back, going down the inside. He's going to have DRS. We get the move done into turn 4. Yeah, Baniel stays ahead. Good driving between the two. The big Spartan running a bit of a lonely race, but he's in the points. I think we do still need to see a few people pit as well. There will be a mix of strategies, so we'll have a look at tyres. So yeah, everyone on the hards now apart from JW Curtis, so that's really going to affect his race. Milano isn't racing anymore. Yeah, he said his game crashed. Oh, I'm not racing anymore. Unfortunate. Yeah, I've just seen it now. Yeah, unfortunate. He's out of the points at the minute, but regardless, it would have been nice to see him finish the race. So we've lost the one driver today, which is Bunions, as his car got beached in the gravel, which is unfortunate. So JW Curtis making what will probably the penultimate pit stop of this race. I think there'll only half left to pit. He puts on the medium tyres. Where's he going to come out? Will Tyler be able to get in front? Tyler will be able to get in front, but he is on 13 lap old hards. So he's going to have to make them go a long way, unless he decides to pit again. What battles have we got? We've got Kyle and Hessam still battling out. We've got a blue flag of the Alpine. I think that is Sam, as Cam gets another 3 seconds. Sam sensibly pulls off the track. He will be ghosted, but don't want to cause too much of a nuisance. Let's have a look at our time penalties. There are your time penalties. So Morgana's got 10 seconds, so that could affect the Haas driver at the minute. Baniel with 3. Hessam with 3. So Steering needs to get his head down now. Try and push on. Might be able to get within the 3 seconds of Hessam once he's got his time penalty applied. Further down the grid, Tyler on 3, currently in the last points. JW Curtis is on the fresh medium tyres. Everybody has made at least one stop now, apart from Harv, our leader. Be curious to see where Harv. Oh, is Manuel and Morgan battling it out in the same place as last time? So who's going to have DRS this time? It's Baniel again. So we're going to see him the exact same Daniel going down the inside, Morgan around the outside. Still wheel to wheel. Going side by side, 4, 5, and 6 as Baniel now backs out. Morgan gets that move done up into P8. Good driving from the pair. JW Curtis dispatches Alfie on them fresh medium tyres. Alfie going a bit wide there. Yeah, so as I was saying earlier, I wonder when Harv pits where it's going to put him. Because if it puts him in this little battle for 4, 5, and 6, anywhere behind that, it could prove a problem for him and may work out for LM Boy. But we'll see. LM Boy just needs to get his head down, make as little mistakes as possible, as we got a yellow flag as Sam retires in the pit lane. Safety car. We have got a safety car. Harv is going to get a free pit stop here. I'm not sure what's caused this safety car. Unless it was Sam. So we've got a safety car on lap 17 in Bahrain. That's unfortunate for JW Curtis, who's just put the medium tyres on. Yeah, lucky Harv. Yeah, Harv. That is a miracle for Harv. But it's good for some people like Jundy, Kyle, some of them that were a bit further adrift. Morgane's boxed for, are they the medium tyres? Yes, the medium tyres, and got rid of the 10 seconds, so that'll be good for them. SM just overtook. Right, so we should see some people in the pits, and Harv is going to be one of them. Is he choosing the soft tyres or is he choosing the mediums? He's choosing the soft tyres. Jundy will be next. What's Jundy got? It's the soft that's soft tyres, sorry. Oh, that's LM Boy. Jundy is now in the pits. Also the softs. The mediums for Kyle. Softs for Hessam. It's a new front wing change, and it's mediums for Ruben. Softs for Twooge. Baniel gets 10 seconds for spin in the pit lane. No. It's not good for the Williams driver. Curtis has stayed out on them freshish mediums. 3-lap also. We've got a mix of mediums and softs. Curtis overtakes Baniel for P8. So this brings people at the back like Tyler into it. Milano isn't here anymore. Minty brings Minty back into it. Twiggy and Cameron might be a bit too far back, but they both can pit for a fresh set of softs or mediums. Not sure why Twiggy's not. Cameron definitely can, and Cameron can get rid of his 10 seconds as well. There we see the Mercedes safety car. Harv and LM Boy both D1. We're always going to have somebody winning. It's always going to happen, but there is a great fight between Harv, LM Boy, Jundy, Kyle, Hessam. Hessam would have been up there if he hadn't had that issue in quali. So there is a lot of fight up there. It's not like I expect Harv to see him running away with it every single race, but somebody's got to win it. As we will see the pack slowly group up. Tell you what, I'm going to quickly run to the toilet and I'll leave you with Harv and the Mercedes of the safety car. I'll be back in one moment. Right, I'm back. In a few position changes at the back. Pilot, excuse me, 10-second time penalty for ignoring yellow flags. This game. Well, as per the rules, if there's no safety cars after this, and it was unfair, we can remove it. But if there's another safety car or VSC after this, then we can't. But it looks like we will have one more lap under the safety car while we wait for Cameron to catch back up. Twiggy surprisingly not pitted for a new set. Alfie dives into the pits. See if anything is getting said in the Discord in the meantime. Yeah, not much being said at the moment. Morgan have been nursing damage since that one, turn one. Damn. What damage is it? I think the problem with Alfie and Tyler is sorry, with Tyler was Alfie overtook him under the safety car or something along them lines. Just give him 10 seconds. So it's going to be a very interesting 7 laps of this race. As there is your race control, safety car is in this lap. So we're going to get an interesting final 7 laps of this race. We're on a level playing field now. Couple of tyre changes. JW Curtis is dropping all the way down. No idea what just happened there. JW Curtis down into P17. Has gone. As we are back under racing. Under the lights here at Bahrain. Ellen Boy too far back to make a move. Are we going to see any moves? We're going to see Kyle go around the outside of Jundy. Oh, Harv gets spun. I'm not sure whether there was a collision or he lost it under braking. Harv down into P7 all over the back of Ruben Scott. Ellen Boy takes P1. Oh, Twoosh Dairy having to go around the outside to make sure he didn't rear end somebody. But he got 3 seconds for his troubles. Morgan going down the inside of Nando Loris. Good move there on the medium tyres. Tyler up into P12. Twooge getting the overtake done on half. Oh, and that's Cameron going very wide, and Alfie also at the back of the grid. Looks like they spun out. Twiggy still on the old hard tyres. So it doesn't look like we got any damage as Cameron disconnected in the meantime. I'm not sure if Cameron's disconnected, but he's missing part of his front wing regardless. Anyway, Kyle is up into P2. The Big Spartan and Morgan battling it out down the back straight. The Big Spartan up into P9. Morgan taking a bit of the curb there. Half down into P7. It's not been a good safety car restart for him. We've got the Aston Martin of Jundi, going very wide. SM up into P3, but he does have 3-second time penalty. Harv also gets 3 seconds. Oh, and like a bit of a collision down P6 and P7. Tooge looking to go down the inside, thinks better of it. Harv also doing the same, but he takes some of the curve, which unsettles his car. Harv is not having a good end to this race. He's rushing a lot of moves now. Let's get our penalties up. So it's very close at the top. Ellen Boy still holding out for P1. Kyle in P2 at the minute, but he's on the medium tyres. As they come around the final corner, DRS is now activated, so we'll have DRS down this back straight this time. That's Harv going very wide in the final corner. The Big Spartan taking the fastest lap. Great effort from him. Ellen Boy down the inside. Hessam's getting in, putting some pressure on Kyle. Hessam's going to have the inside line. Jundi covering that inside. Hessam overtakes Kyle. Jundi all over the back of Kyle also. A little love tap in the rear wing. Half down to P7 now. Banyul in P8. The Big Spartan P9. The Big Spartan could get some good overtakes here. Could get up to P7 with time penalties as it stands. It's filtered out a bit at the back at the minute. Tyler is quite close to Nando Loris. Alfie gets another 3 seconds, so that's 15 seconds for him. Curtis down into P14. So it's been a very exciting end to this race. We've got 4 laps remaining. Everybody in DRS in the top 7. Before we get to Banyul, who is just out of DRS, but he's under pressure from the V car behind. We'll cut back to the front of the grid. Ellen Boy leading this race, decides to cover the inside, but he's not got DRS. Hessam takes the lead of this race. Not Jundi, Ellen Boy going down the inside. Both keep it very clean. Kyle behind looking to try and capitalise. Will Ellen Boy go down the inside? No, he won't. Oh, Kyle getting a bit aggressive there. As Twooge overtakes Jundi. Both on the soft tyres. Alfie gets another 10 seconds, so that's 25 seconds for him. So both Aston Martins running a good race at the minute. They need to work together to try and catch the guys in front. The Spartan in the meantime has overtook Banyul. Twiggy overtakes Alfie. Tyler gets that move done on Nando Loris, but he gets all out of shape. Nando Loris is going to have the better exit. Tyler stays in front though, on them fresh medium tyres. Morgan in P10 at the minute, but just out of DRS of Banyul. Nando Loris gets that move done back on Tyler on the soft tyres as we come down the back second to last straight. We'll cut back to the front of the grid as Ellen Boy will probably look to re-overtake Hessam. We see the Aston Martin of Jundit pulling out to overtake his teammate Twooge. Is he going to go down the inside? He takes a bit of the curb, but he does get that move done. Ellen Boy still staying behind. I think he knows Hessam has 3 seconds, so he doesn't need to do anything stupid. Half down into P7 at the minute. Only just in DRS of Ruben Scott in front. Not sure if them tyres are slowly wearing away. The big Spartan securing P8 at the minute. If he can keep within 3 seconds of half, he could try and claim P7, which would be good points on his debut. Tyler trying to get out of DRS of the Mercedes behind. We got the kick of Alfie battling it out with Twiggy. He's in DRS of P16 and P17. As we come into the final corner, as we will begin lap 8. Hessam is the leader of this race. Minty has got a 3-second time penalty. Hessam Weevil on the straight to try and break the toe. Will it be enough? Kyle trying to go around the outside. Oh, Willow's trying to make it 3 wide. Jundy coming off worse there. I don't think there's much Ellen Boy could have done. He had Kyle around his outside, Jundy on his inside. Ellen Boy stays P2. Jundy losing a couple of positions there, but he's still got his front wing intact. Oh, as he Tokyo drifts around turn 7, I think that is. Half out of DRS now, so it's not been the good race for him towards the end of this session. Is the only kick Salbert to earn points at the minute. As I see both Aston Martins in the points, both Williams currently in the points. I think they're the only 2 teams with both drivers in the points. So Ellen Boy, I think, wisely staying behind on the straight because he wanted to overtake Hessam down this final straight, coming towards the final lap of the race. As we begin lap 29 of 29 here at Bahrain in round 1. Hessam is the leader of this race, but he does have 3 seconds. Ellen Boy looks like he's out of DRS. Kyle looking to go around the outside. Oh, they're getting a bit tangled. Kyle needs to make sure he rejoins safely. I think he gets an illegal overtake. Twooge up into P2, but Twooge also has 3 seconds. Alfie has a lot of points. Yeah, fair play. I'll give you that one. Kyle trying to go around the outside. He does create contact with Ellen Boy. It's getting very argy-bargy here on the final lap of this race. They all need to make sure they stay within 3 seconds of Hessam while this fighting's going on. Kyle down the inside. He thinks about it. He's going to have to bail out. Ellen Boy will get the better exit. Just like in the D1 race, it's all coming out in the final lap of this race. LM Boy will not be in DRS of Twooge, so we'll see. Oh, it's Ruben Scott's putting some pressure on Kyle now. Ruben Scott around the outside. As Hessam crosses the line, our provisional winner of this race, but does have 3 seconds. Then Twooge. And it is LM Boy who wins the race by 2/100ths. Wow. What a close race. Oh, Hessam, what a race from him up into P2. That 3 seconds really did cost Twooge. It really did cost Twooge. He could have been on for a P2. Half down into P8 in the end. The Spartan up into P7. Good points on his debut for him. Morgan in P9. Well, there we have it. What an opening race. There is your order. Congrats to LM Boy, who takes the win in this race. The Spartan taking the fastest lap. Thank you everyone for joining. Yeah, it's been an interesting race. And we will see you all next week in China for round 2. Thanks for joining everyone.